The Marshall Varsity cheerleaders would like to thank all of the parents and little cheerleaders for attending the clinic yesterday. Please direct your attention to the track and watch all the little cheerleaders perform. Let's start the night off with the kindergarten and first grade cheerleaders. Let's hear it for the kindergarten and first grade cheerleaders. Parents, after your daughter performs, you can pick her up at the North Track Gate. No child will be released unless you pick her up at the North Track Gate. Please welcome to the field your Marshall Owls. Now let's welcome our second and third grade cheerleaders. Second and third grade cheerleaders.
And welcome back to Owls football right here on Mid-Missouri Sports Leader KMMO. I am Raymond James as we get ready to go for this one. The Marshall Owls and the Hannibal Pirates going to lock it up tonight. And in CMC play as the captains are making their way out to the field. Captains for the Marshall Owls sporting pink jerseys tonight, of course, are number 2. That is our
now let's welcome
good friend Christian Tatum. Number 8, Jackson Case. Number 19, Brody Marquez, and number, 58 for the Owls, and that is Nick Arnold. Booth a moment ago, get them lined out. So we get ready to go for this one. It is the coin flip that comes your way. Of course, Marshall Owls. Take advantage of some things here as well. So we'll get in tight with the Coin flip of the conference in midfield, both Ian Verts and the head coach for the Hannibal. Out there as well. They'll break away here in a moment after they go over the ground rules. It's pink night tonight. Breast cancer awareness game. And the official, of course, talking to the captains. A roll for this one.
Captain for tonight's game, first to the Hannibal Pirates, number 12, Jack Parker. Number 33, Marcall Humphrey. Number 44, Ashton Watts. And number 61, Austin Wilhoit. Your captain for the Marshall Owls, number 2, Kristen Tatum. Number 8, Jackson Case. Number 19, Brody Marquez. And number 58, Nick Arnold.
And Nick Arnold, captains for the Owls. So the Owls will take the football first and start things off here on this football Friday night as we get ready to go for this one. The Hannibal Pirates and the Marshall Owls. Hannibal ranked in the top 10 of the state of Missouri. The Pirates and the Owls. Last year the Owls took the show on the road. Tonight they are here at the cage, Cecil Naylor Field.
Thanks to all students for participating in the cheer clinic yesterday.
There we go, the Owls. And the Pirates, Anais Williams will kick. For the Pirates, back to return, of course, it's Tatum and Cavanis. So here we go, the opening kickoff, just moments away here. There's a nice Williams will kick it off for the Marshall Owls, back to return.
Backbeat for the Owls.
Well, flip it into the end zone and out of the back. So the Owls will start it at their own 20. So Jackson Case and company will set up shop.
Back Owls will take over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here in this one. Pirates meeting up for the first time to at Jackson Case and company. Okay, on the stop, as the Owls got nothing on that one.
Two on the play brings up an Owl 2nd and 12 from the 18.
Line up in a triple stack here on the near side. Here comes the snap, handoff in, right side, Workoff. Going to continue to push the pile, and he drives it 4, gets a gain of 4 on the carry.
Work again on carry.
So Workoff got his yardage back, plus 3, 4.
Gain of 5 on the play. It's the Owls 3rd and 7 from the 23.
So Workoff getting 5 on that carry. We'll line it up in the backfield again. Owls set up in that spread formation. Here we are, Jackson Case. In the shotgun. Case going to drop out, quick out, ball tipped. And intercepted to the end zone by Sheldon Berger.
Intercepted by number 7, Owen Andrews.
Owen Andrew on the tip. So a little tip, interception, and score. With 10:36 to go, the Owls will get it back here in a moment. Kick is up, end over end through the pipes by number 2.
The extra point for number 2, Berger, is good.
So Hannibal.
Continuing your support for Marshall High School activity. Tomorrow, youth football will be here at noon. On Monday, October 7th, the boys soccer team will be taking on St. Paul at home at 4:30. On Tuesday, the 18th, freshman JV and varsity volleyball will be taking on Eldon at 5 o'clock here at NHS. That will be the choir fall concert.
Breaking out of their huddle here, and
at 7 p.m.
hope to have a better productive set of downs coming into this one. Ball was tipped up by Owen Andrews. Got the interception. And the PAT was good. Anais Williams set to kick it up again from the 40. He kicked it through the end zone his last trip to the line, and Williams does it all for this Pirate Ball Club. He will lace it up again. Here comes the kick, this time end over end. That was a boot out of the back. From the 20, the Owls will set up shop once again. It was kind of a freakish thing. As Case and company will head back to the line of scrimmage once again. Spins out of it, and gang tackle back at the 20, so no gain, but a good effort there by Jackson Case.
Number 8, Jackson Case. By number 7, Owen Andrews. Now it's 2nd and 10 at the 20.
So Case gets a touch, but no gain on the play. The Owls will try to set up shop here. 10:06 to go first quarter. They trail 7-0. That was after a little tip and score from the line of scrimmage. Case will line up with Cabanis and Tatum here on the near side. Work up off to his right. Calls for the football. Case drops back, getting pressure, and he gets hit hard. On the back edge, Case slow to get up. And he'll lose a few.
Back by number 59, Noah Young.
Should knock him all the way back to the 16, 17-yard line. Correction, 13-yard line. So the Hannibal Pirates. He was going to go quick down near side. Tatum makes the catch. Tatum gets around the edge and pushed out of bounds.
Catch is complete to number 2, Christian Tatum. Gain of 4 on the play. Make it 4th down for the Owls.
Owls will go 4 and out, or 3 and out. Put it away. Williams will attempt to return from the 40. There's a bad punt into the end zone. And it's thrown out of the end zone. And incomplete, so Hannibal will get it. And there's a pink flag thrown on the play. They call it intentional grounding. What are they going to call? They've got pink flags, so it's going to be interesting to see that one fly. They're going to wave it off.
Penalty is waved off. Intentional grounding called by the Owls. Result of the play is a safety.
So the Pirates will have possession. So the Owls will have to punt it. Yerlon will tee it up from the 20. And here comes the kick. Jones, end over end, going to put it up to the front man. Ball is kicked to number 12. He's the last one there, and 60-yard return for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Pirates.
That was Jack Parker. On the return, point after coming up here, and that is, looks like number 2 will kick it up. That's Sheldon Berger. Berger only takes one step back and a kick through. Pipe it goes. PET is good. So the Marshall Owls haven't got out past the 20. Coach Vert's talking to him. This is a very, very tough ball club. This is the benchmark. This is where you want to be.
Cross country will be at Marshall High School at 9
In CMC conference meet, if you did not hear or receive the text, it will be held here tomorrow. Comes a kick. This time it's a little front end kick. Flags fly. And Nias Williams stayed there looking on in disbelief. So they're going to re-kick again. Be a false start on the Pirates. And they will kick it away again. Williams this time kicks it with his left foot. Little communication there, and both are going. Caroms loose. The Owls managed to hang on to it. Good news for Chiefs fans. Harrison Butker. So 1st and 10 for the Marshall Owls from the 37 as we get started here. Jackson Case going deep. Pass is caught by Cavanis, and he's in open territory. He's got bodies coming everywhere. 37, the Owls strike.
63-yard touchdown for your
63-yard touchdown, and Cavanis puts the Owls on the board. And the ball through the pipes. It is good. Now it is a 16-7 ball game. Marshall Owls going, and Cavanis found that open space. Track season did that young man good. 63 yards for the score. The PAT by Jones was good.
Humphrey, Marcel Humphrey, and number 22, Anais Williams.
Anais Williams back. Jack. Here comes the kick. Pirates scramble to it over at the 40, and they will get it there.
Hannibal will take over 1st and 10 at the...
I can't get that working for us. All right, so it seems like we might be okay now. There's a handoff to Williams. Williams going to hurdle. And he'll get a gain of
Williams on the carry.
9 on the carry for Williams.
Good for a 9-yard gain for the Pirates. 2nd down 1 at the 48.
2nd and 1 for the 48. Here we go again. Scrambling is the quarterback for the Pirates, and he gets hit after a 2-yard gain. That was Waylon Anderson going to go flag on the play. It's going to go against the offense. See what they do here. This is the first time the Pirates offense has been on the field.
1st and 15 from the 45.
All right, so here we go. This time. Lost by a gang of Owls who flocked to that football. So Williams will gain 2.
Down by number 24, Mason Evans, is 2nd and 12.
2nd down and 12. This time a little dump pass, tipped up, caught. And trying to get around the outside edge. 33 from the 47. Like I say, he was out of bounds at the 4.
Humphrey pushed out of bounds at the 4-yard line, leaving up for a Pirate 1st and goal at the 4.
44-yard run. By Humphrey. Or correction, number 13. That was Ben Worthington. Snap this time, and Anais Williams going to skate into the end zone for the score, untouched.
Number 22, Williams.
4-yard touchdown run. Right now it is a 22-7 ball game. The point after on the way by Sheldon Berger. The kick, one step, up, and good.
Extra point is good.
23-7 your score. So we continue to roll on. Marshall trying to find their identity on this football field. They did a good job on their last series. They outran 2 plays, and the next one rolls in for a score. That was a 63-yard pass to Cavanis, or to Cavanis from Jackson Case. We'll get it going here. So here we go. (23-7) your score. Nice Williams will kick it with his left foot, goes deep this go around, and out of the back of the end zone it goes. Touch back and take possession at the 20 once again. That's where they start trying to make something happen.
Generous support, Marshall Owls football 2022 season. The Carter family, Cargill, Community Bank, First Baptist Church in Marshall, Pitt City Hospital, Knights of Columbus, Martin Community Center, Plum Supply Company, and Simply Realty LLC.
Here we are once again. The Owls. Right now, a man in motion. There is the snap. Hands off, right side around, goes to Work Up. Work Up gets around the edge, gets stood up by a host of Pirates, and he's still pushing. Finally brought down at the 23-yard line, a gain of 3 yards on that carry by Cameron Workup, who refused to go down.
Gain of 4 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 6 for the
They'll give him 4. We'll give him 4. 23-7 your score. Jackson Case with one in his backfield as well. Yard penalty. When you start to get some momentum, you can't let those set you back.
Penalty is encroachment against the defense. After the penalty, 2nd and 1 for the Owls at the 29.
Well, it's going to go against the...
Enough for a Marshall Owls first down.
The Owls get a 1st and 10 on that play there by Cam. (23-7) your score. 5:54 to go. First quarter of play. Jackson Case in the shotgun. Case hands off to Work Up again. Work Up sprays his way through, dives to the right, and gets a gain of 3 on that carry. Work Up is going to have a workout tonight.
2nd and 7 at their own 35.
From the Owls 35, here we go again. Jackson Case and company. Jackson will line up with 2 backs in the backfield. One is a lead blocker. Cam Work Up in the backfield. He'll get the touch again. Cameron patiently finding his way through to get stood up by a flock of Pirates. Accredited with the bring down or the takedown was number 77, Matthew Snyder, the senior. So no gain on the play there for Cam.
Brings up 37 for the Owls.
6 carries, 13 yards for K-Dub. Clock continuing to roll, 4:43 to go in the first quarter of play. 3rd down and 7 from the 36. This time it's Irvin Garcia in the backfield. This time.
The fourth down for the Owls.
Case gets a gain of 2 on that carry, so it's 4th and 6, and the Owls are going to punt it away. As Case will punt it. Snap, here comes the punt, and it's blocked. And the Pirates jump on it. Hannibal special teams. Crashes through the front, knocks it down. They will take up a 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line.
Pirates will take over 1st and 10 at the Owl 19. 14.
Pirates in the shotgun, finds Williams. Williams going to go around the edge. Shakes one defender, skates in for an easy score. 14-yard touchdown run by Anais Williams.
Williams with the touchdown.
3:40 to go. So Williams, 14-yard scoot, get his 2nd touchdown of the night. Point after on the way, the kick, 1 step, up through it goes, away, and the PAT is good. $30-7 your score is advertised. Anais Williams will kick it away, and the Owls are back at the goal line. They're leaving a 28-yard gap between them and the next man up. End over end. And he had a foot in the end zone. So the Owls will touch it back.
Touchback. Owls will take over 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Had a shoe in the end zone. So the Owls will get it at the 20. Quarter of play. Jackson Case in the shotgun, can work up in the backfield. There's a snap of 10. It's going to be an Owls 1st down. So a 10-yard pass completion to Tatum. So the Owls will have a 1st and 10 from the 30 now. 1-on-1 here on the near side. That's Jade Dominique. Now a handoff to work up. Going to be stood up and brought down in the open field by number 5 for the Pirates. That's LaPrince Durking.
Working on the carry. Brought down by number 72, Ryan Ross. Loss of 2 on the play. Sets up an Owl 2nd and 12 from their own 28.
So a loss of 2 on that carry for K-Dub. 13 in the backfield for the Marshall Owls. Cam work up. This time Cam going to get the touch.
Case on the carry.
Case on the carry, a keeper. So he will get nowhere.
3rd down to the Owls.
Jackson Case Brings in a player from the sideline. Trips. Case. Now pressure right up the middle. He's going to throw a dart over the top.
Pass is intended for number 3,
Cavadas, and it's tipped up and knocked away by 33.
Defended by number 33,
Markall Humphrey.
4th down for the out.
So it brings up 4th down for the Feathered Faithful with under 2 to go here in the first quarter of play, and they trail 30-7.
Timeout called by the Owls.
Marshall takes a timeout. We will do the same. We're back right after this 60-second break. It's Owls football on KMMO. Welcome back to Owls football. I'm in Missouri sports leader KMMO. I am Raymond James. It started off with a few seconds in. It was a tipped interception by the Pirates. Owen Andrews, he went and scored on a 14-yard return. Then it was a 60-yard Jackie Parker, not kickoff, a punt return. That made it 9-0. There was a safety. Duck will take away, and it will set up the Pirates from the 39. It was 9-0, and then a 60-yard return. The PET was good.
The Pirates are going to take over.
And then it was
from the Owl 42.
PET was good. And then it was a 63-yard bomb from Jackson Case to Cavadas. Yerlon Jones comes on for the point after, and the PAT was good, made it a 15-7 ball game. Pirates sending a man in motion. Here comes the snap. Williams gets the touch. No, it's a quick gain of 3. That was 33 on the touch, and that was Markall Humphrey.
Brought down by number 12, J.R. Ovitt.
Humphrey gets a gain of 3 as he scoots across the far edge. 92 seconds to go. Quick pass is caught right side or left side by Hayden. As Waylon Anders connects for the pass there.
Incomplete pass.
Well, second down and 8 with 1:27 to go. Marshall Owls defense takes the timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be back right after this timeout. 60-second break. We'll take it. We'll have it for you right here on KMMO. Welcome back. The Pirates was not a timeout called. They'll strike down to the 20. Across the 20 to the 16-yard line. A reception was made by number 24 for the Pirates, Kane Wilson. So Wilson hauls it in.
Enough for a Pirate first down. Giving them 1st and 10 from the L16.
.43-yard pass. Quick pitch on the outside. Marcall getting the touch. Across the 15 to the 14.
Humphrey again on the carry. Gain of 2 on the play. Second 8 for the Pirates.
Humphrey's second touch out of the backfield gets him 2. Another handoff around the right side, and Nias Williams gets inside the end zone. Touchdown and a 14-yard run. Williams.
Number 22, Nias Williams.
Third touchdown of the night for that young man. Point after will be attempted by number 2, Berger. He literally takes one step back. Now one. Good. Oh, they're going to wave it off. No, it's not good.
No good.
Goes out the wide left. So 35-7 your score. 35-7 your score. 36-7, excuse me. Scoreboard's got a light out.
Old Brick Family Medicine. Clean Cooking. Katy Trail Community Health. McDonald's.
49.7 seconds to go here in the first quarter play. The Owls
Exchange Bank of Missouri.
trail here in this one.
Peak Sport and Spine. Summers Pharmacy of Marshall. Viking Athletics. Matt and Amber Keeper, and KMO Radio.
49.7 seconds to go in the first quarter play. 35-7 your score.
Touchdown Club would also like to thank the following for generously offering their time, efforts, and expertise in the production of the Fall 2022 Owl Pride Media Guide. Candy Churchship, Lead Studio. Cassie Bruce with graphic design and green printers.
Nias Williams will kick it away. He'll get a running start. He'll try to go through the end zone this go around. Here comes the kick, end over end, and that one's going deep. Over the top of Cavanis. Into the end zone, so the Owls will run it out to the 20 and start their drive from there.
10 from the 20.
Ball game. Or the first quarter, excuse me, not the ball game. And they're going to say he stripped it.
Ball ripped away by Hannibal. After the turnover, Hannibal will have first.
So the Pirates will get possession from the 46-yard line. Split back in the backfield. Pitch out to the right side. Williams shakes it off. 10-5 touchdown, 40-yard score. See what the flag is called. It's going to go against. They're offsetting penalties. So block in the back. Personal foul and a block in the back. will move the ball up to the 46-yard line.
Illegal block in the back against the Pirates. After the penalty, the Pirates will have the ball 1st and 10 at the Owls 34.
29 and a half seconds to go. Nice Williams in the backfield. There's a snap. This time little RPO kept by the quarterback, and he gets spun out. And the Owls get a fumble. So the Owls defense remains persistent. Ball pokes loose. The Owls jump on it, and they return the favor of the strip. Coach and staff is fired up.
Fumble was recovered by
Fumble
the Owls.
by Waylon Anders.
From the 33.
Gives the Owls the ball. And there's Cameron Workup. Workup's going to push. Now everyone's going to try to strip the ball loose.
Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9 for the Owls. At the 34.
To 7 your score, back in 36 to 7 your score. We go to the second quarter. It's coming your way. We'll take a 60-second break. We're back in 60. This is Owls football on KMMO. Welcome back to Owls football. I'm in Missouri sports leader KMMO. Marshall now going to the right side of your computer screen. A giveaway takeaway is 1 or 2 to 1. So here we go. 12 minutes on the clock here in the first half. It's 36 to 7. Jackson Case in the shotgun. Case. And almost reeled in by Cavanis, but it's busted up by number 1, Hayden Robertson. Hayden Robertson on the stop for the Pirates. On the field. Second there, 3rd down and 9 from the 34 with 11:55 to go. Looks for the football. Case going to keep it himself this time. He could get a yard or 2 on that carry as he gets pushed back. Owls player going down with an injury. Coming off the field now is number 56, Michael Carver. Carver being 11:35 to go here in the first half of play. It's 36 to 7. Jackson Case will line up with Twins here on the near side. Man coming off the field now, split back. Case will put it away here in 4th down. Here comes the snap. Here comes the punt. Somebody jumped, and we'll see what the call is. They go against the Owls. So the Marshall Owls.
2 men in the huddle. 5-yard penalty.
Too many men in the huddle.
From the 31-yard line.
Case is 3 of 5 for 101 yards through the air. The Owls on the ground. $12 for 11. There's a snap, the punt by Case. This time it's blocked. They go. $11:24 to go.
First and 10 from the Owl 20.
So Anais will do here. Williams. Hands off to Anais. Anais with an ankle tackle, shakes one loose. And the Owls find.
Williams on the carry. Gain of 3.
Flags are flying.
Penalty holding against the Pirates.
Holding against the Pirates, so we're going the other way with it. Be a 5-yard penalty, and we'll back it up just a hair. So it'll be a 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
After the penalty, Pirates will be 1st and 15 from the 25.
Snap, quick out. Somebody jumped again. We're going backwards once again.
Inadvertent whistle.
Inadvertent whistle. That's what that was. This time it's a handoff to Williams. Williams going to get a big hole right in the middle. Plows over the first guy and then gets stopped at the 10.
They have 14 on the play.
So Williams with a 14-yard scoot. 6 carries, 57 yards, and a few touchdowns tonight for the young man. Williams again with the touch. This time he goes into the round, finds a hole, gets stood up at the 10 or 5, and that's where he brought down. He'll gain 6.
Williams again on the carry. Gain 6 on the play. It's good enough for a Pirates 1st and goal from about the 5.
Handoff run left side. This time it was 33 on the touch. Humphrey. So it's 2nd and 1. For the Humphreys is Waylon Anders. We'll line up with a split back formation. The Owls jump, and there's going to be a keeper this time by Anders, and he'll dive the pile, and it's a keeper. Correction to Anais. PAT coming up. 7.
Now the lineup for your 2022 MHS football cheerleaders. Senior Adeline Bowling, Piper Newberg, and Atlanta Clinton. Mackenzie Eddings and Bailey Moulton. Sophomore Sophie Christie, Mariana Wilson, Ellie Bennett, Jade Setter, Mimi Sherman, and Bailey Schubert. And freshman, Kyrie Frey, and Nevaeh Frey. Your 2022 Owl football cheerleaders.
So the Marshall Owls trail 43-0 here in the first half. 10:06 to go in the first half of play. Nias Williams will kick it away from the 40. Back to return. They have yet to get the opportunity to do so. Will be Tatum and Cavanis. Here comes the Cavanis. Cavanis gets around the edge. He's still on his feet, gets hit and spun out, and a flag flies in from way out of no man's land.
With the return, flag on the play.
It's weird seeing pink play their part as well. We appreciate that.
Penalty is holding against the Owls.
It's going to be waved off.
Penalty is declined.
So the Owls will get it at the 21. 1 yard better than a touchback. 10:01 to go. Jackson, Case, and company will line up, and Case will have one off to his right. That's Workup. There's a snap, little quick pitch now. Inside the Tatum. Tatum right into the blocker, gets hit and brought down.
Toss to number 2, Kristen Tatum.
Gain of 3.
3 on the play. Stopped by number 12, Jack Parker.
That was Tatum's first touch out of the backfield.
We'll have the ball 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Ball's on the 24. It's 2nd and 7. Jackson Case in the shotgun. Case called it, hands off to Workup, and he spins out. No, yeah, Workup. The football, gets it back, and he goes down to his knees. The 19.
13, Cameron Workup.
Directs to the 29. Nice run there, and Workup gains 5 on that carry. A lot of work out of the backfield by that young man.
3rd and 2 for the Owls.
So Jackson, Case, and company. By Hayden Robinson, a second interception of the ball game.
Intercepted by number 1, Robinson. Hannibal will take over 1st and 10 at the Owls 39.
After that little tipped interception, it's the second one of the ball game. .8:30 to go, first half of play. Waylon Anders and company will come back out. Anders will line up with Anias Williams in the backfield from the 39-yard line. There's a snap. Anders throws a dart over the middle. Pass is caught across the 30 to the 25.
Pass is complete to number 33. Penalty is personal foul against the Pirates.
14-yard catch, but it's coming backwards. All the way to the Marshall 44-yard line.
The penalty, Pirates will have the ball. Pirates have the ball first and long from their own 42.
From their own 42. Wow. That's a big loss. Spread formation. Near side, it will be number 24, Wilson. Here comes the snap, dropping back is Anders. Anders throws a dart over the top. Pass out by Wilson across midfield. Stays on his feet, shakes the defender across the 40. From the 43 to the 40 he goes.
Flag on the play.
And that could be coming back. That was an 18-yard pass by Anders.
Penalty is rubbing the passer against the Owls.
So Kane Wilson on the catch.
After the penalty, Pirates first and 10, that's the 25-yard line.
And there goes the Owls on defense. Staying on his feet, gets brought out of bounds. Cabinets intercepts it.
Flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play back at the 20, about the 16, 17-yard line. And it is. It's against Marshall. Now, is it after the interception or before the interception? So the Owls get a 5-yard penalty to start with, but a good job by Cabinets to get the interception for the Marshall Owls.
Owls take over first and 10.
It's going to put them deep in the shadows of their own uprights. So the Owls will get it at the 9-yard line.
After the interception and penalty, Owls take over first and 10 at the 9.
8:01 to go in the first half of play after the interception. So the Owls will get a call in the Jackson case as he will bring it in. Ticks down to 9. The Owls break the huddle. 7, 6, 5, 4. They got to get the snap off. 3, 2, 1, and delay a game.
Timeout called.
Timeout taken by the Owls. We'll do the same. It's a 60. We're back in just a moment. It's Marshall football on KMMO. Owls football on KMMO, brought to you by our great sponsors here tonight, and they are as follows. Home insulation of Marshall back underway as We get ready to get back. Upright. Case calling for the pigskin. There's the snap. Case dumps back, gets pressured, gets hit hard. And a safety. Coming in off the edge was 24.
Play the safety.
Second safety of the ball game for the Owls. And they'll have to kick it away with 7:08 to go. (45-7) your score. Marshall will kick it away. It's Yerlon Jones. So Jones will lace it. This time it's a liner to the front man, number 7 on the return once again. That's Owen Andrews. Andrews gets around the outside. He gets hit. Brought down at the 40, hit at the 40, brought down at the 38. So that's where they will set up shop as the Owls. So Anders and company will come back out for Coach Schwinder. Nice Williams in the backfield. There's a snap. Williams gets to carry. Williams untouched all the way through, gets around the edge, gets taken to the line of scrimmage, and the ball flies loose, and there's a flag on the outside. Personal foul against the Pirates. (45-7) your score. Pirates walking backwards now.
Personal foul against the Pirates. After the penalty, first and long for the Pirates at their own 46.
Nias Williams in the backfield. Anders calls for the football. Anders going to throw a quick dump out and throw it away. Pass falls incomplete for Whalen.
Pass is incomplete. Second down for the Pirates.
He's 3 of 4 for 110 yards. Williams, untouched, gets around the edge, stiff arms, back to the original line of scrimmage, and he finally gets stood up.
Number 22, Williams on the carry.
Big gain there, 20-some yards.
Stepped out of bounds at the 40-yard line. After the game, 3rd and 11 for the Pirates.
3rd down 11 for the Hannibal Pirates, which is a very manageable distance with the firepower they have. Anders calls for the football, hands off to Anias Williams. So Williams gets his legs chopped out. And he gets stopped for a gain of about 2 or 3, showing his frustrations on that carry.
2 on the play. Brought down by Urban Garcia. Fourth
Urban
down for
Garcia
Pirates.
on the stop. Benias Williams lining up in the backfield again with Waylon Anders. Calling for the football. Anders going to drop back, getting pressure. He throws a dart over the middle. Pass caught by Williams. Williams going to be pushed out of bounds short of the first down. It's be a catch of 9 yards, but not enough for a 1st and 10.
Short of the first down.
Good job by the Owls.
Owls take over 1st and 10.
And Williams will get his first catch of the ball game. The Owls will get the football. Jackson Case with 2 interceptions in this one and a fumble. That's the Owls as a whole. Williams will line up in the linebacker spot on the far side. They'll show blitz. Timeout taken by Marshall. We'll do the same. We're back right after this. It's Owls football. 60-second break. Welcome back to Owls football, and Owls 1st and 10 goes nowhere.
For number 2, Christian Tatum. 2nd down for the Owls.
Case in the shotgun. Case going to hand off. Work up right at the middle, and he dives right in the pile, and the Hornets stop it at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down for the Owls.
Owls will set up a trips on the far side. 1-on-1 near side, that's Cavanis. He will go toe-to-toe with Hayden Robertson. Comes a snap, pressure, dump pass over the top, and it's tipped and knocked down. Big man tried to get it, 79.
Number 79,
Trenton Cowden.
Brings up an Owl 4th down.
45-7 your score. Couple of safeties in this one. Owls will line up twins on the near side. Oh, they're going to put it away.
Flag on the play.
Delay of game.
Delay of game against the Owls.
So the Owls will move it back. Punt. Calling for a fair catch. That's blown dead at the 44-yard line. 43 is where they're going to call it dead.
After the kick, Pirates will take over 1st and 10.
So the Owls will be on the defensive side again as the Pirates bring their offensive unit back out on the field. $45-7 your score.
In between plays, unsportsmanlike penalty against the Pirates.
Pirates with an unsportsmanlike penalty, and will wander this one down the field somewhere. Five minutes to go. Hand off to Williams. Williams gets tripped up, gets his bearing straight, sheds a blocker across the 45, hit at the 44-yard line.
12. The 45-yard line.
Dropping back, Williams again with a touch, and he gets hit hard for a loss. Correction, that was 14 on the carry, and that's Anders.
Quarterback brought down to a loss of 3, brings up the Pirates 2nd and 13 from the Owl 47.
45-7 your score, 2nd and 13. Williams. 5 to the house he goes. 48-yard touchdown run by Ananias Williams. With 4:05 to go. Five touchdowns on the night for Ananias. Point after kick step. It's good. No, it is good. It went through the pipes. It looked like it went wide right to me. So it is 52. To 7. 2022-23. They will also have a presentation at halftime as well. $52-7 your score. Will kick it away for the Pirates. And this time he'll lift it off. Line drive. Going to take a bounce to Tatum. Tatum at the 15. Gets around the outside. Gets stood up, still on his feet. Across the 30 to the 32. Still churning. Across the 35. Finally hit, brought down in front of the Owls bench here on the near side. Nice run. 55 to go in the first half of play from the 35. $52-7 your score. Case in the shotgun. Case calls for the football. Drops back. Pump fakes. Now going to keep it right up the middle. This time he gets snowed under by a group of Pirates. And he'll lose 5. Second and 15 from the 30-yard line. On your score, 3:24 to go. Williams with 5 TDs on the night. Break the huddle, 7, 6, 5. Will they get the snap off? He calls for the football. Hands off to Workup. Workup gets around the edge. Patient running there across the 35. Hits it to 39 across the 40 and out of bounds at the 41-yard line. By Workup, a gain of 11. Third down and 4 from the 41. .302 to go in the first half. Comes the snap. It's a little inside move. Still on his feet. Cameron Workup pushed out of bounds at the 44. So he'll gain 3 as he gets enough for the 1st and 10. He needed 3. He got 3.5.
And that's good enough for an Owls. First down.
Owls 1st and 10, and they continue to move the chains here with 2:50. Pirates will get the ball to start the second half as they deferred on the toss. Jackson Case with trips on the left side, calls for the football. Case hands off to Workup. Workup right back in the pipe, and the Pirates
play.
They'll lose 2. That's
Second
Workup.
12 for the Owls.
Cameron Workup has been the workhorse.
No loss on the play. Second and 10 for the Owls at the 45.
He's had 12 carries for 29 yards. A lot of those short yardage attempts as he continues to run. Clock continuing to run. Play clock down to 13. 2:18 to go. First half of play. Jackson Case calls for the football. Case drops, looks to his left, throws to his right, trying to go for his intended targets. There's a flag on the play here on the near sideline. They're going to call pass interference. A lot of contact going all the way down the field. Aimlessly wandering down the field. Going to be holding against the Pirates of the ball across the 45 to the 43-yard line. With 2:08 to go, the clock has stopped. And when they blow the whistle, they'll start it again.
Owls will have the ball 1st and 10 from the Pirates 48.
Play clock down to 33. Timeout called by Hannibal. Their first of the ball game. We'll take a break as well. We're back right after this. It's Owls football on KMMO. Welcome back to Owls football. 44-yard line. Around the area as well. For a free play.
Penalty is encroaching.
2:08 to go. First half of play. $52-7 your score. There's a Johnson. Johnson gets the run, gets his legs chopped out from underneath him right at the line of scrimmage. And he'll gain maybe a half a yard.
Second and 5 for the Owls from the 39-yard line.
Game clock down to 1:41. Quick out near pass caught by Tatum. Tatum trying to find a slot in the middle. He's across the midfield back to the original line of scrimmage +1. So the catch is made. A little 3-yard gain.
1 on the play. 3rd and 4 for the Owls.
4 of 6 for 104 is Jackson Case with 2 interceptions here in this one. It is pink outs. Breast cancer awareness. Under a minute to play in the first half. 52-7 your score. Case setting a man in motion. Play clock down to 10. Here comes the snap. Case is going to drop back. He's getting pressure around the outside. Case going to throw it downfield. Pass is caught by Jaden Edmore. By Jaden Dominique. Dominique from reception there by the young man.
25 yards on the game.
25-yard reception.
First down.
By number 10, Dominique. So the Owls have a chance to try to punch one in here with 24.6 to go. Pass is incomplete.
Presented by number 1, Robertson.
Back we are again. Here comes the snap, dropping back now Jackson Case. Case getting pressure, and he gets hit. Clock continuing to run.
By number 24, King Wilson.
Owls going back with a quick snap here with 10 seconds to go. Marshall trying to get back. Clock at 6. Good heads-up awareness from Jackson Case to stop the clock. He'll get one more shot at the end zone before the half. Al Pride Marching Band will take the field at halftime. We'll step aside on that one. And Yerlon Jones try to go getting no respect from Anias Williams as Jones' kick is tipped. And that'll be the end of the first half of play as Hannibal will have 3.2 seconds to do something with it.
Pirates will take over 1st and 10 from the 23.
So 1st and 10 from the 23. And here we are, 52-7 your score. Hannibal takes a knee. They'll get the ball back second half. To start, they lead at 52-7. We will take ourselves a break. Pride Marching Band will take the stage next. We're back after this 2.5-minute timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Marshall Public Schools Superintendent Caleb Pettit and the rest of Marshall Public Schools admin would like to thank Fitzgibbon Hospital for their continued support of Marshall Public Schools and the overall Marshall community. Thank you to Fitzgibbon Hospital. This week, MHS students raised over $1,000 through Teacher Jean Day, lemonade sales by Fresh Lemonade Company, and Powder Buff Volleyball. We are also going to donate half of the gates from tonight's game and all of the proceeds from next week's Powder Puff football game. But we are not done yet. They have a minute to win it to collect as much loose change as they can from you here tonight. So take a moment to dig through your pockets and bags before we start the clock. Raise your hand to flag down one of our members, and they will come to you. Remember, all of the money they're collecting will... Seconds, minute to win it. Get out your change in dollars. All proceeds go to Fitzgibbon Hospital. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you again for supporting Marshall High School as we continue to celebrate Pink Week celebrations with Fitzgibbon Hospital and other partners. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please direct your attention to the field as the 2022 Marching Owls provide your halftime entertainment.
All right, marching band. Here we go.
The pond twirling talents of freshman band member Ella Post to the tune of drum majors Matthew Robbins and Ava Shepard. Is your band ready? So they of Danny Elfman. Songs you'll hear in this dance from Edward Scissorhands and the theme from Beetlejuice.
You're a
Owls are under the direction of Sarah Summers, assistant band director Jordan Summers, drumline instructor, choreographer Andrea Doka. The Marching Owls will be competing tomorrow at the Southern Boone Band.
And there you go. That is the Marching Owls Band. Again, they will be in Ashland tomorrow in the Southern Boone Marching Finals. So good luck to them and their directors as they have worked rather hard on that show here this season as well. Looking at some scores as we roll along here. We'll take a look at that for us here this evening. Of course, this one right here is 52-7 after the break. And the Pirates have just kind of scored at will. Anias Williams has 5 touchdowns tonight. And everyone else 3. It's kind of the way it goes. Fulton right now Kirksville all over Fulton right now in the third quarter, 29-0 your score. Moberly in Mexico, the Highway 54 showdown. Moberly in Mexico. Moberly has the 28-14 advantage over the Bulldogs in the third quarter, so Moberly starting to pick up some steam. Odessa, 22-7 advantage over Chillicothe. Elias Crusaders all over the Tigers tonight, 35-7. And here at the break, 52-7, they score here as well. 14-13 over the Versailles Tigers, and that's what we have. Monitor scores throughout the contest here this evening as well. We'll take a break. We'll pay some bills. We'll come back in 2.5 minutes. Get ready to go for the second half of play. 2.5 minute timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, continue support for Marshall Owl activities. Tomorrow morning, the NCMC Conference Cross Country meet will take place. Today on the 16th, youth football will meet at MHS at noon. On Monday the 17th, boys soccer will take on St. Paul at 4:30 at home. On Tuesday, at 5 o'clock at the high school. That will be senior night. And the Wednesday the 19th, Powder Puff football will take place with the Image. On Friday the 21st, football takes on Cameron at home. That will be senior night for the football team. And on Saturday, October 27th, boys soccer takes on Hannibal.
Welcome back to Marshall Owls football as we take a look at the Lady Owls tennis team, the state playoffs today. And they ended up losing to Notre Dame de Zion's Lauren Murphy and Elizabeth Vance, 7-6, 1-6, and 10-5 in that one. So they still may see how it stacks out. They may be eligible for the 5th place match coming up tomorrow, or the 3rd place match. I'm not sure, or 7th place. I'm not sure how they stack that out. But I know they got to play some more, and let's see what else. That was today, Class 1 state championship, or state semifinals. Against Riley Reeves and Riley Zimmerman from Clayton. And then the quarterfinals again today, which has 7th place tomorrow, the state championships. And of course, the state Final Four is being played over in St. Louis, I believe in St. Charles, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, that's going on as well. So congratulations to Miss Evans and Miss Houston. They're at Cooper Tennis Complex in Springfield. I completely misspoke it. And they're this weekend, individual double, team championship coming your way next. The second half will play. Marshall Owls 52-7 against the Hannibal Pirates. And the Pirates, as I mentioned, will open up the second half with possession of the football here in this one as we continue to roll on. Here comes the kick. Yerlon Jones will put a liner up to the front man at the 30. He'll pick it up, number 12 on the return. And he gets hit and stood up and brought down at the 39-yard line. And that was Jack Parker.
After the kickoff, Pirates will have the ball first and 10.
Cameron comes to town. Marshall, of course, still has that opportunity alive to be a host school in week 10 of district playoff. If not, right now, as it sits, we would go to Excelsior. Handoff around the right side. Another young man in the backfield getting the touch. Michael Ferreira, sophomore running back, out of the backfield. So Nias Williams and company look on from the sideline. So Coach Schwinder.
Ribeye steak sandwiches at the concession stand. Wild Supply and Glass. $5 ribeye steak sandwiches at the concession stand.
52-7 your score here in the third quarter of play. Quarterback snap this time. It's a handoff around the outside edge. 33 on the touch for the Hannibal Pirates, and a spin around out of bounds, knocking him down to the ground, and a lot of barking going on. But on the carry was number 33 for the Pirates, Markel Murphy.
8 on the play, 2nd and 2 from the 41.
(52-7) your score. Nias Williams with 5 touchdowns here in this one. He'll tweet about it. Excellent athlete, fun to watch. This time it's a handoff, 45 on the touch for the Pirates. That's Ferreira, and he'll get the 1st and 10.
Gain is enough for a Pirate first down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
For Ferreira. Brings into play as the clock ticks down to 10 seconds remaining on the play clock. Now down to 7. Wayland calls for the football. This time hands off, first guy through. That's number 33 on the touch again. That is Humphrey. And he'll carry it about 8 yards deep.
Humphrey again on the carry. Gain of 9.
We're going to give him 9, so we'll give him 9 as well.
Down by number 24. Second and 1 for the Pirates at the Owl 27.
6 carries for Markel Humphrey, 33 yards. Clock continuing to roll, 8:17 to go. Approaching 9 o'clock, this is KMMO AM 1300 Marshall. Snap. Humphrey again on the touch, across the 20 to the 15 to the house. 27-yard touchdown run.
Touchdown number 33.
(59-7) your score. Comes the kick in.
The point after attempt is good.
PAT was good. Cameron comes to town in the final week of the regular season for the Marshall Owls. And then we start thinking about moving indoors for the Winter Mutts. Marshall Owls basketball. We'll release our schedule next week during the game. Marshall Owls open up the season on November 18th at home against Wellington Napoleon. with first year, well, not first year, but first year coach at Marshall, Coach Lane Titus. Comes to us from a successful program after the departure of Christian Phelps. They may have passed each other on the interstate. Christian went to St. Pius. Here comes sideline. So the Owls will get it at the 38-yard line.
Owls get the ball first and 10, T-Run 33.
Final four for baseball. So the Owls will have possession with 6:56 to go. Jackson Case in the shotgun. Case going to hand off around the outside. Breaking one tackle and slipping is Cameron Workup.
13 Workup on the carry.
Spun out. It went down. Cameron Workup will lose 4. 6:19 to go. Jackson Case hands off to Tatum. Tatum gets it up and he's gang tackled by a number of Pirates.
Number 13 Workup on the carry. No gain on the play. 13.
Jackson Case with a trifecta in the backfield. He is one of the three. Three-headed monster drops back. Case going to go over the top, finds Jaden Dominique, and Dominique tries to go back to it and tried to draw a flag, but there's none doing.
Pass intended for number 10, Jaden Dominique. Intended by 88. Turner. Fourth down to the Owls.
I'll set to punt it away. And Christian Tatum given a green light. Christian Tatum still on his feet. He's got the 1st and 10 across the 45 to the 40 to the 30, 20. He's got Marshall Owls, a 70-yard fake punt by Christian Tatum, and there is no flags anywhere on the field.
67-yard touchdown for number 2, Christian Tatum.
Christian Tatum to the house. And Yerlon Jones will come in. Yerlon has got to get that quick step in because the secondary of the Pirates will close the gap quickly. Here's the snap, here's the hold, the kick end over in, through the pipes it goes. The Owls put another 7 on the board.
If the point is good.
$59-14 your score. The Owls had some success on that play right there. I'm not sure if it was designed that way or not, but we will call it as it sits. A nice run by Christian Tatum. Tatum, excellent heads-up running as he was coming towards the edge. Sheldon Berger was him like a pretzel, then got him to go around him, and into the end zone he went, putting the score 59-14. So some bright spots for this Owls ball club, and we'll see what happens here. Nias Williams back out there to return. That's about all the action he may see for the remainder of the ball game. Pair of safeties in this one early on. And here we go. A little squib kick picked up by the front man, and Pirates jump on it. Plopping down on the football quickly was number 68, Houston Morrison.
68, Houston Morrison. They'll take over 1st and 10 at 47.
Once again, the Pirates back on the field with their offensive unit. Minus a few. Snap taken, handoff around the outside. Good run. A good stop by the Owls defense.
Brought down by number 14, Urban Garcia. Gain 3 on the play.
Waylon Anders, just a sophomore under center for the Pirates.
48-yard line.
Into the ball game comes 88, Dorian Turner. And number 14, Waylon Anders, getting the play, coming back in. Anders calls for the football. Hands off around the outside, and the Owls snow it under. 45 on the touch there.
45.
Ferreira loses
Brought
3.
down by number 58, Nick Arnold. Loss of 3 on the play. 3rd and 10 for the Pirates.
3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 9.5 from the 49-yard line. Out of the ball games goes Trey Hoskins. He will come out. Power I formation. A snap, hands off around the right side. Gain of 3. Ferreira coughs it up and gets it back.
Brought down.
5 carries, 17 yards for Ferreira out of the backfield. It's 4th down and 5 with 1:02 to go in the 3rd quarter. Snap, handoff, Ferreira again. He'll get the spun down. He should be short of the 1st down. This guy here on the inside, he is short. That's Marshall Ball. Marshall will get the ball to start the 4th quarter. We'll take a 60-second break. We'll come back. 4th and final frame is on the books next.
Ladies and gentlemen, the results are in from the fundraiser Minute to Win It. And together we have raised another $287 for Fitzgibbon Hospital. Congratulations and thank you for your continued support. Wrestling team, please remember to meet Coach Young at the end of the game for stadium cleanup. Wrestling, please remember to meet Coach Young to clean the stadium after the game. Brought down
for their first play. Now it's 2nd down and 1 from the Hannibal 49. A lot of Hannibal folks made the trek Almost 2.5 hours, maybe a little more. There's a snap, a little quick pitch. Cavanis gets the touch. He's across the midfield. Does he have enough for the 1st and 10? Where the far side official is, no. Where the front side guy is, maybe. We'll see where they spot the ball. Favorably, no. It'll be a short gain for Cavanis on a little quick pitch. Cavanis has a 63-yard touchdown here in this one. And the clock continues to roll here in the 4th frame, trailing 59-14. We'll turn now. Okay, a keeper by Case. Case going to slide and get the 1st down.
Number 8, Case on the carry.
Jackson Case. They're going to say he did not make it to the marker. Now it's 4th down and 1.
Now 4th down for the Owls.
So the Owls will go for it here. They scored a touchdown on their fake punt a moment ago. 70-yard run turned out to be. So the Owls short about a half a yard. Big fella's going to meet grind in the middle. There's a snap. Now they're going to push to the Owls. Yeah, they got it. Owls needed a yard. They got a yard and a half.
Gain was enough for Marshall Owls. 1st down.
15 to go. Next week is senior weekend, and we'll talk about all the seniors that feature themselves on the Owls roster. Dropping back, a deep ball intended here on the near side, and the Owls could not keep up with it, so it falls incomplete. For the Marshall Owls, pass again, it was incomplete by Case. Unofficially, I have him 5 for 10, 127 yards.
Second and 10 for the Owls.
$59-14 your score. There's a snap, dropping back as Case getting pressure from the weak. Case going to step up into the pocket. He's going to roll out to the right side, and he gets brought down hard back to the original line of scrimmage. On the sack was number 5 for the Pirates, Prince Durking.
Number 5.
Those of you that have not heard whether or not the Marshall Owls baseball program in the middle of Coach Woodring is focused over there. Case with a little screen pass near side, caught by Tatum. Tatum crosses back over across the middle. Tatum hits after a gain of about 8, and he stumbles up to a 9-yard reception on that catch. And it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Gain 9 on the play. 4th and 2 for the Owls at the Pirate 49. 39.
Christian Tatum becoming a workload here. The Owls Parents Facebook page, what is that called? Because that's where all the drawings will be held. And of course, all you have to do is find an Owl player to get in on that raffle. They have some great things. Deer season right around the corner, so they got something for that. And actually 2 things if you're into grilling as well. 4th down and 2 with 6:17 to go. Case with a screen pass, tipped up and incomplete. So the Owls will turn it over on down. Passes blocks out by number 60 or number 88.
Number 16, Aaron. Pass is incomplete.
Marshall Baseball Parents Group. That's what it is on Facebook.
At their own 39.
And while you're there, you can check out some of the great prizes they have. The Owls are planning on making that annual pilgrimage back to Florida. It paid off well for them last year. New rifle and a Traeger grill up for grabs. We'll kick up the value of that. I'm kidding. People like the Pirates back on field with 5:24 to go in this second half. The clock continuing to roll. This Hannibal Ball Club comes in as good as advertised. Definitely a top 10 team. And 45 on the carry, and that is Ferreira, and he'll lose a couple. There it is, yeah. 2 chances to win. Say only 400 tickets, $20 of tickets. Need not be present to win. Drawing will be on November 4th. And up for grabs is a Traeger Model 22 grill and a Savage Axis 2 308 with a scope. Good news about a 308 in the woods, it doesn't move. A little conversation going on as they continue to bleed the clock. Anders in the shotgun. He's going to drop back, a little quick pitch. A little stall and a little diver on the left side. Gain of 6 on the carry.
Carry by number 39, Tristan Essig.
Tristan Essig on the carry. They're going to give him just under 5.
Gain of 5 on the play. 35 for the Pirates.
Under 4 minutes in the ball game, and the Owls can put this one behind them. This is the measuring stick. This is where you want to be as a young football team. The Owls have had some success moving the ball up and down the field at times. It's just one of those scenarios where it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back, kind of shoot yourself in the foot. Then, of course, the 2 safeties in this one and the couple of interceptions. .320 to go. It's 3rd down and 6. Anders and company break the huddle. Milking the clock here with play clock down to 10. They're going to line up with trips here on the near side. It's power I formation. Middle. Crosses over. Dive play right up the top. And a 1st and 10 will go in the books for the Marshall Owls with 3 minutes left to play here in this contest.
45 Ferreira again on the carry.
Yeah, it was Hannibal on the carry. Owls broadcast. There we go.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Ball on the 78-yard line. We're playing Canadian rules. 35. That's the difference up north. Way up there. Hey. 2:25 to go. There's a play across the right side, and another 1st and 10 as the Pirates move the chains. Once again, Ferreira on the touch. Camdenton, or not the Camdenton, the Cameron Dragons come into play. Next Friday night, senior night for the Owls. These 8 seniors will suit it up for the final time here at home. During the regular season, Christopher and Logan Ospaw. 1:32 to go in the ball game. I formation, Ferreira. 1:18 to go here in the 4th and final frame. And Hannibal will pick up the win. The Owls will take the loss, learn from it. There's a lot of good tape here to learn from. Anias Williams really did what Anias does. Ever since we saw him as a freshman 2 years ago at Missouri Valley. Kid was good, and Pirates taking the end. That's going to be all she wrote. 59-14 your score. That is the final. The Pirates will be back at home next week to wrap up their regular season. The Owls back at the cage again as Cameron comes to town. And we'll look at that for you. Hannibal improves to 6-2 on the season, securing their NCMC win. And they will host battle with Columbia Independent on their senior nights. And the Owls will drop to 2-6 on the year, and they will host Cameron, who is 2-5. Benton, no report on that score, so we'll try to find it for you here in a moment. And Owls football returns to the airwaves in just a moment. It's Marshall football right here on KMMO. We're back in a moment. Welcome back to Owls football. I'm in Missouri Sports Leader KMMO 59-14. The final score here is the Owls drop 2-5 on the 59-14. The final. The Owls did have some success in this contest, but the Hannibal Pirates, true to color, a very, very, very good, effective ball club. So, congratulations to them. Best of luck from here on out as well as the Pirates week. Owls back in the air next week against the Cameron Dragons here at the Cage. And, of course, Cameron are identical to the Owls right now. They are 2-5 on the year as well. And tonight they are taking on the Benton Cardinals, who is 3-4. So, technically, that game could go any way possible. So, we'll see how it pans out. So let me see if I can't drag that score up and see if there's a score to talk about in that one, with the Cameron Dragons being our guest next week here at Cecil Naylor Field. I have to kind of float around and see if I can't pull that one up. Almost got it working for us. As it sits right now, Kirksville on top of Fulton, 29-0. Odessa 36-35. 14 advantage over the Tigers, and again, this one here was a final of 59-14. Moberly 28-14 win over Mexico tonight, so the Bulldogs get the road or get beat by the Spartans, and the Owls beat Moberly 2 weeks ago for their second win of the season. And Versailles and Boonville trading blows. Tigers up on the Pirates 30-20. Here on the ranks of the high school realm. And all right, try to get it to load up. Cameron Dragons. Let's see if they have a score for us. See if we can find one somewhere. And of course, no score reported there yet. Here's what we do have as far as score goes. He's coming in offline, so they may or may not be official, but we'll take them to you anyways. To wait for Coach Ian Verts to make his trip up here in the press box. And here's what we have for you this morning as well. Let's see, in the fourth quarter, Festus on top of Farmington, 34-20. Hillsboro trails Ritter, 26-13. Final from Buffalo, the Central Bulldogs beat the Bisons 40-14. That's in southern Missouri. In the pit, if you will, Wildcats defeat the Polar Panthers. The Milan Wildcats beat Polo 38-6. They play in Maysville next Friday. Worth County turns the ball over on downs, and Worth County trails North Andrew 56-48. Other scores for you: St. Genevieve and Jefferson. St. Genevieve 41, Jefferson 34. Central defeats Dexter 42-13. They will host Farmington to wrap up the regular season on week 9. Let's see. The Jaguars against Oakville, 35-14, the final there. D1-13 winner over Fredericktown. Warsaw knocks off Skyline. The Tigers 27-6. They improved to 6-2 and 2-1. And they will head to Buffalo for week 9 in their regular season. Holt knocks off Jackson 34-21. And of course, the Pirates win this one 59-14. Southern Boone, Osage leads Southern Boone 35-32 in the third quarter. And let's see here. Over Stanberry 44-20. That is the final. 36-0. And Cameron 28, Benton 19. Thank you, Levi, for that one as well. And Dexter falls to the Rebels 42-13 as well. And Camden leads Lebanon after 3, 31-21. So the Cameron Dragons will come in with another win. Week number 9 of the regular season. And they have a score to settle with the Owls as Coach Ian this week as well. We're back in a moment. Welcome back to Marshall Isles Football, Real Radio KMMO. Raymond James along with Coach Ian Verts. Coach, tough luck tonight, but this Hannibal Ball Club we knew coming sides of the football, and they came out ready to play.
And they have a lot of talent on their side of the ball, on both sides of the ball, I should say, and their special teams as well. We made some mistakes tonight that made it even more lopsided with some. We'll get back to work and we'll clean some of those things up and be ready for next week.
Now, Coach, throughout the ball game, there was periods of times where you guys had some success against that All-State offense and defense.
Yeah, I mean, Hannibal's good. You got to be great to beat them. And tonight, at times we showed flashes of what we're capable of, but it's about consistency. And I look forward to
8 guys on the roster that I counted throughout the ball game. Those 8 guys have set the stage for you here in your first season at the helm of the Marshall Owls. So heading into week number 9, it's going to be a bittersweet year for you with your first guys.
Yeah, it's leadership's very, very important in all aspects of life, but really lean on them to help our younger guys understand what it takes to compete. And I'm proud of the seniors that we have on this team. Of course, we'd like to have. I wouldn't have any other 8.
Coach, back in action next week. We'll talk more about that later on in the week as well. But good effort tonight in spots, and to go over to learn from.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a lot to learn in every football game, and what I'm most proud of the kids and what we told them there at the end is, the true test will be what do we have tomorrow. The day moving forward and continuing to get better and learn from this contest, but it's behind us at this point. Now we just have to use it as fuel in order to continue to grow and become a better team.
Coach Ian Verts with the Marshall Owls, and we'll be back in a moment with more right after this. Welcome back to Owls Football. I'm in Missouri Sports Leader KFD 9-14, the final here tonight. And a quote to bring down, excellent ball player. Going to be very, very potent in a senior season coming up. Unless some weird wonks, that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. The Owls taking on the chin, 59-14, the final. A very good Hannibal Ball Club. Making their way back down Highway 24, back to their neck of the woods where they host their final game of the season next week as well. The regular season, of course, postseason coming up as we sit throughout the contest as well. But the Marshall Owls, they get back to the drawing board and learn from tonight's game, get better. As Coach Verts said, it's what we do tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, Monday morning, and how we attack each and every day. And this group of players right here is a squad that definitely can attack things. So I'm excited to watch these boys play week in and week out. So the Owls, of course, will get back to the drawing board, iron some things out. Got some players back tonight, so more or less kind of first game jitters for those fellas as well. But the Owls fall tonight at the hand of the Hannibal Pirates, 59-14. That is going to wrap it up for us here this evening as the Owls will be back at home for senior night next week, and we'll have a special halftime show for senior night as well. We'll sit down with Coach Ian Verts sometime throughout the week and talk about those 8 young men that have represented the Owls for 4 solid years of high school athletics and continue to do so in the classroom. A correction, sitting in the number 5 spot at the district rankings, pending our Excelsior Springs Fair tonight. Our 4 spot. All right, a 4 spot, so the Owls could jump them. By point-wise, depends on how their game went as well. But that's kind of the matchup we're looking at for week number 10, Marshall Excelsior Spring. but we'll see how that pans out. But with that, 59-14, the final score. A big thank you to my general manager, Mr. Pete Hollabaugh, front office manager, Debbie Boland, our traffic director, who was involved in an accident today, so a speedy recovery to Miss Mandy Young. Our great voices you hear throughout the air, Lou, Larry, John, my man who joins me every morning, Robert Edwards, and Austin Boland. I am Raymond James for my man Bruce Almighty back at the studios. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you next Friday live from Marshall High School. It'll be good, brother. You guys have safe travel. All right.